Chapter 21. Three Partings. Kubik entered the temple of diagnostic covers, where the dead assassin was hung with a helmet on her head. The interrogator saluted the fabricator general and told him he would be done immediately with his interrogation. The information was ready, and the fabricator looked at it. It was one of the most recent memories, the meeting of Red Haven on Olympus. Kubik could identify the assassin by temples. It was surprising to see an Eversor assassin in the cryopod, because they were the most violent of assassins. 5 assassins on his planet, deployed by Vanguard, which also appeared in the image, showed the memory recording. Kubik was outraged, and he understood why 5 assassins were sent there. To kill him. The auditorium was bigger than Mesring remembered. He was already sweating before the sermon was done. When they left for his chambers, he fell ill. The Fraternis Templars wanted to bring him a Medicare team, but he refused. Alone in his room, he rambled from the poison Vangarage gave him. He had an antidote, but it would only work for a brief time, and it would not cure the poison. He took the crystal that dissolved in his mouth, and relief came. Viernat gave him that, but for what he knew, she was dead. So that was only a temporary solution that wouldn't last, now that he had only 5 more. He blasphemes against the Emperor until he thinks that the Orks are stronger than him. He found something to respect when looking at the moon. Kurlang waited to meet Tain alone in the minor shadow bay on the Abhorrence. Tain entered the bay, and Kurlang came out of the shadows, scaring Tain's bodyguards. The Imperial Fist wanted to talk with Tain privately. They talked a little about good tidings and how Issachar is very close to asking for the reformation of the Legion. Tain was sympathetic with that idea. Maybe bringing back the old Legion wasn't such a bad idea. Look at what they could do with 5,000 Marines. What else could they do with 10, 20, 100,000? A talk about power corrupting happens and about how idiotic the Senatorum was. Tain's goal and orders was to bring the Soul Drinkers to Terra. After a few exchanges, Tain left. They regarded each other as brothers. But Kurlan knew they had to do something about Udoa's interferences.